Hi guys, back with another video. But before I start, I do want to let everybody know during this crazy time to stay encouraged. Of course, stay safe and enjoy this time that we have with our loved ones. So I'm going to be doing my review on Self-Made today. It came out on Netflix about 3 or 4 days ago. It's a 4-part series. It stars the lovely Octavia Spencer, Tiffany Haddish, who else? Bill Bellamy, Blair Underwood, Carmen. I forget her last name, but she's been in a lot of movies. She's very, very underrated, by the way. So I'm gonna be doing my review on that today. I'm a little disappointed in it. I am. I have to be completely honest. I'm a little disappointed in it because I was really, really looking forward to this. If you know Madam C.J. Walker, you already kind of know her story and you've done your history. So if you're one of those people that know the history about Madam C.J. Walker and you're kind of going into this, you're just like, you're seeing some things and you're like, wait, that didn't happen. You know, that's not accurate. And if you know the story of Madam C.J. Walker, you also know the story of Annie Malone. Annie Malone, she was a pioneer in the hair industry. She actually hired Madam C.J. Walker as a sales agent. Madam C.J. Walker worked for her, and she was really the first self-made millionaire. I think for some reason we have it in our head that Madam C.J. Walker was, but it was really Annie Malone. And it doesn't matter who's first, but it just goes to show that there can be more than one. And I think she's often forgotten in history for some reason. She's actually really a hidden figure, to be honest. But if you've done the research and you know about Madam C.J. Walker, you know about Annie Malone. Annie Malone, my God, she had a college. She really believed that Black women in particular should do more than being, servants. And so she really wanted to uplift the Black community, as Madam C.J. Walker did too. The reason why I'm a little disappointed is they had a fictional character in the series named Addie Monroe. And I guess they were trying to base it off Annie Malone, but Addie Monroe was self-absorbed. She was, I guess you can say, she was the villain. And Annie Malone was nothing like that. You know, she hired plenty of Black women. You know, she wanted them to be their own self-made entrepreneurs. So it's just, it plays on this colorism thing, which is fine. Yes, colorism does exist. But why are you doing that narrative if that's not what happened? So it felt weird because I was just like, every scene that I was watching with that character, Addie Monroe, the fake character, I was just like, that didn't really happen. So it didn't really inspire me. Just the story of Madam C.J. Walker and Annie Malone inspires me. This film is not going to inspire me. They're a true story. So when I look for true stories, I'm looking for accuracy. I'm just basically looking how accurate it's going to be. And it was just so many things that were inaccurate. It just threw me out of it. The performances were great. I'm not downing that, but I'm just saying, like, why paint this narrative like these two women were feuding? Yes, I think they had their feud during that time, but it wasn't as heightened as they tried to put it in the film. And I wish they would have shown Annie Malone's character again, like she had a college, and this is not some college that's just in somebody's basement. This lady, she had like restaurants in her college. She had a gymnasium. She had a theater. She had dorm rooms. I mean, she owned a city block in Chicago. My God, like, why would you guys not want to show that? I know it was a story about Madam C.J. Walker, but I'm just confused. Did you not get the rights to it? That's like, and I'm sorry, and I'm not going to apologize. I'm very passionate, especially when it comes to our stories. So if it's not done right, I'm a little ticked off by that. That's like me, I was telling my husband, that's like me doing a story about Steve Jobs and putting a character instead of Bill Gates, putting Phil Bates in it. You know what I'm saying? So, and people know that, like, that's not true. So I just want our stories to be told right. Sometimes the music threw me off. I was just like, this doesn't match the era that we're in. So it just kind of, for me, I feel like the music kind of can make a movie for the most part. It's supposed to convey the emotion of the scene, I feel like. And a perfect example of that, for me, if you haven't seen it, is Shawshank Redemption. That, to me, had the best musical score of all time. you know, if you're looking for certain examples. But the music just threw me completely off. And I'm just like, the whole scene with Booker T. Washington, I'm like, did that happen? I'm just questioning. I'm finding myself watching it and questioning every scene. I'm like, did that happen? You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I wanted it to convey more of like a like Black Girl Magic. You know what I'm saying? There was not this big rival that they had out. You know, Madam C.J. Walker was inspired by Annie Malone, so she inspired her to be her own entrepreneur. She lifted her up to do her own thing. And I wish it would have went in that angle, because I feel like today everybody has it. I got mine, go get yours, I got mine. And, you know, and that wasn't like that back then. Everybody was more so looking to lift each other up. And I'm not saying it's not women like that out there, but we need more of them. And I just kind of wish it would have went from that angle. And I see so many people online, they're like, well, it says inspired by, so you know that it's, some of the stuff is not true. And I'm just like, okay, but don't put a completely fake character in there. You know what I'm saying? So to me, Black Girl Magic, the definition of Black Girl Magic is Madam C.J. Walker and Annie Malone. And I think they should have just shown a different angle of it. I mean, I watched all four. Yes, it was entertaining, but I just think they went, the whole fighting scene, they were in a boxing ring and they played on the light skin, dark skin thing. And I'm just like, come on, you guys, that didn't even actually happen. So why, I mean, Madam C.J. Walker's story is interesting enough and entertaining enough. I don't think you had to do that. And I don't want to go off in a tangent, but it just threw me out of it. And it's just a little disappointing. I think Annie Malone deserved better to be a real life character, a real life hero, a real life person, to be made as a fictional character. It's just like, come on. Sometimes I wonder, I'm like, is there a Black Hollywood, or is there just black people in Hollywood? Because you guys shouldn't have allowed this to happen. People that know me know I'm into screenwriting and things like that, and maybe I just, you know, one day I'll write a story of Annie Malone if I can, you know. You know, it inspires me to do that. But I just feel like with our stories, get it right. Because even in Harriet Tubman, there was some fictional characters in there. And it's just like, that wouldn't happen with anybody else's stories. Why are you doing it with ours? So I was just a little disappointed. I watched all 4 episodes. You know, yes, it was entertaining. But when you're talking about true story, I'm looking for actual accuracy in it. You know, and I just feel, if I'm saying that word right, sorry. But I'm just more so, I don't want it to be put out there and people that don't know the story, they're like, oh yeah, they believe that actually happened. So really, you guys, if anything, it should inspire you to know your history, do your research, and just know it. Just know your own history and do your research, and don't let a movie or a film or Hollywood tell you your real story. So that's all. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Care if you share. I'm gonna be, this Thursday, I'm gonna be doing throwback films, so I'm gonna be talking about old classic, reviewing those, just to keep myself busy and create more content. So all right, love you guys, bye, stay safe.